Okay, Gerone Wright here again, everyone. And as you see, I have another image up of an unusual looking Renaissance artist artwork. Okay, in this case, this is the image produced by Gelder, which is the baptism of Christ. Okay, now you have this object here is very famous in so much that it actually has this circular object up in the top here, and our UFO theorists around the world would love to believe that that is a UFO, an unidentified flying object. When the truth is, this matter, this object to a select few is very well known, and they know what it is. To be totally honest with you, and this is why the artist actually included it in his painting. Okay, the object lets us know that there is a connection between our world and in space. Okay, and what I found in space already in the nebula matter are these celestial alien-like beings, and they periodically recede our world. There is records of it here on in our world, and and there is references of it in space, which I have discovered, and I have some of the information, portions of the information here in my videos on YouTube, my journalification channel. Okay, now I would not be saying all. I'm a very reasonable-minded person. I would not be saying all of this if it wasn't true, especially dealing with Christianity and a lot of things there. Okay, but however, and science and so forth and so with. Okay, now let me show you something, because images actually they say 1,000 words, so they say. Okay, so let me show you something. First of all, this object, if you were to look along in here, this object right across here, you will see transparent images again of fish, oceanic creatures across in here, along with reptilians. Okay, there's transparent images that you can actually, they are very legible and you can see them, and they're actually transcending down to here. And I'm going to show you them in the landscape. I'm gonna take this image and do something with it that you could possibly never imagine. So bear with me here, people. Okay, now where we want to go here with this. All right, I'm going to bring up my drawings and show you here what you can look for. Okay, these celestial fish that I told you up in here, which also appear in the Madonna and Giovanni image as well, Giovanni image as well. Okay, the Madonna with the baby Giovanni. Okay, here's one. Here's one image here. All right, look along up in here. You'll see the open mouth of a whale, the body of a whale, and you will see other images of these fish. The same exact thing that is in the Madonna image with the baby Giovanni, and that celestial mass is up in the background. In the celestial mass, these objects are actually in there, and I actually made a video of it as well too, which the experts, the imaging experts, can actually go in and see and extract the images and verify that what I actually have there. Okay, now these same images are verified not just here, but they're verified in the landscape right in here. Look at the landscape, how the artist Gelder cleverly encrypted the faces of these celestial whales, showing you how they landed our world and life was created therefrom. In the landscape, if you look at the landscape, especially up here closer into Jesus, you will see a fish in the landscape, people, that fin and all cleverly encrypted, okay, into the image. Now I'm going to show you something here. Now these beings, I'm showing you how they transcended from here, okay, through an opening in our atmospheric layers of our planet, okay, from space. They show you how they transcended from matter to these objects in space, which would be meteorites. Okay, everything is encrypted. Okay, meteorites, asteroids, i.e., blue stars, whatever you want to call these objects from space, these celestial eggs, these seeds, Okay, shows you how they transcended to our world. Shows you the image right here, celestial bodies of fish, right there. Okay, look right there, people. Because it gets better. Okay, right there. Now let me show you how they became reptilians. Okay, I'm going to show you a little bit more. First of all, let me show you these images of these faces, these celestial faces, so you can actually see them. Okay, look, people, look at this here. What I can see in these images. Okay. Now, I'm going to show you something else. I'm going to show you these faces in real time on how they are shown in our likenesses in a minute here. But look at this, especially right here. Okay, you'll see the body of a fish in the landscape. Okay, in the mountainside there. Now watch what spews out of the fish. It shows you from here. Look, shows you the body there. Look at the levels, people, that it shows you. Then coming up here into where Christ is being baptized at, there's a fish there, right, laying in the landscape. Now I highlighted them for you to see. Now watch this, people. What happens? It shows you how the likeness of this guy went to here, went to there, and watch this, people. Let's turn it sideways and look of what we have here. It shows you, hold on, it shows you their faces. Let me see, make sure that I'm here right. It shows you their faces, people. Not over far enough, maybe. Look at this, people. Oh gosh. Can I turn that enough? Look at the face, people. It shows you their face. Here. Look how the landscape right here. There's a nose. Look how the bodies are created. There's lips, and this is a chin. Okay, this is the face of a male and a woman side by side, and they share the same eye right there. Over here, you have the female, which is the mother of creation, that shows you their reptilian likeness. Now, I'm going to show you something else, so stay with me here, okay, because it gets better. All right, female on this side and male on this side. It shows you the male face is right there, comes around, and it shows you their likenesses, how man and woman was created. Okay, now through what was a man and woman created, people? It shows you right here. They evolved from this creature. Now here you have a monk like man there. Look at his body though, people. Do I have it drawn there? Is it highlighted there? Oh yeah, I do have it highlighted there. Look at his clothing. Monks and nuns, people, you're going to hear it for the first time here. Do I have a marker to highlight that? I don't have my marker out, but I'll draw it. The monk's clothing, people, represents that of the fish, the shark. Look at this. Look, I'm coming over the top fin. Here's the bottom fin. Look at this, the tail fin. Look at this, people. Look at what we have here. The blueprint as to how mankind was created. He evolved from the sea. See that shark body there, people? The monk's clothing and the nun's clothing represent the celestial bodies of the whale and the shark. And that's why you have that there. Okay? The cardinal, his clothing represents the body of the pig. Okay? Now you're probably saying, well, Jerome, how in the world can you actually say all this? Because I have the encrypted decoding blueprint as to how I actually arrived at all of this. People, this is nothing. What I am showing you and revealing here is nothing as to what I can do. But look at how all of these images, when they are explained in a way, they just come to start making sense. Look at this, people. Look at that. Look at that. Look at how the bodies create these hidden encrypted images. Look at how you almost see eyes in here. Look at that, people. And in here, one eye being. Look at this. There's a mouth there. Okay, how the people are grouped together. Three individuals, human-like figures, to create a mouth and lips, upper lip and mouth. And then over here you have the same thing. Mouth, and nose. Okay, look at that, people. Now, what is more compelling is how you get them, how I broke it down to you through all of the levels, people. From the celestial mass, circular mass that's up here, the bodies, celestial bodies of fish up in here, then the same images in the landscapes, the fish-like creatures in the landscape, and then finally, people, their reptilian likenesses as they came into man. Now, how would I be able to do that? Huh? How can this image is way before my time, way before my time. But yet I can do this over and over and over again with Leonardo's paintings, Leonardo da Vinci's paintings, with Sir Isaac Newton, with Rembrandt's, with Picasso's, with Sir Salvador Dali's, with Doors, with all these artists' paintings, people. These underlining references and decode. Encryptions are all within their paintings, and I can do this over and over and over again. There are a handful of select people that knew how we were created, and this message is being relayed because it is very important for them to know the celestial bloodlines from where we originated, because they are manipulating them. And these records are a meticulous kept record as they can continue to do so. Alright? I know the origins of all of this. I know where it's at today. I know how it's being done today, and it is being done today. And the likes of Walt Disney, the likes of the Vatican, royalty, okay, over in Great Britain. These people all know about this, and they are in unison to keep it thriving and well today. Now, there's other stuff up in here, people, that I can actually pull out, but I just wanted to show you this. I wanted to show you the reptilian likenesses of woman and of man, and the just shark-like images that's made from the clothing of the monk-like creature, a man. Okay, it shows you how the body of fish actually created that of man. Okay, I actually know the likenesses that originated from the fish body. Okay, I can explain it, possibly could even create another human being, because you know why? Because I know the blueprint to how we came to be. Alright, now I'm going to leave us with that there. Alright, now this image is Christ by Gelder, the baptism of Christ by Gelder. And that celestial object has now been identified up there. That circular object is not a UFO. It was very known to the artist, as it is known to me and now known to you. Now, the same image in my Madonna by Madonna and Giovanni by the unknown artist. Okay, another Renaissance painting with that celestial, with that object up there in the sky. I've already identified that. I have that here on my Geronification channel as well too. With my other videos, I have 30+ videos. People, until I am known worldwide, I will continue to do this. I will break down these artist paintings, put them on YouTube until my message is heard loud and clear that I know how we were created. Look at the landscape when you Google this image, alright, Christ by Gelder, and look at the celestial body of the fish right there. Take it back, look at this mountainside here, and then go up here and look at these celestial bodies, and it shows you how they transcended from space, okay, from matter, and came into our world. Now, there's nothing unholy about this, people. Okay, it's the same thing about the angels and all that. There's nothing holy about this, and I'm going to tell you why. Because if you have common sense, anything that actually enters our world from space destroys life that is already here as we know it, and it is changed and mutated into something else. Now, imagine these bodies from space being introduced into our atmosphere, and the ramifications and the calamities that actually come from that. There is nothing nice about that, people. The likelihood of life surviving from something entering our world from space, it's like imagine somebody taking a needle full of space matter and inject it in your body from space. Well, it's the same thing, people. I mean, what is there is actually changed. So, I'm out of time. Okay, here's another video, and they're going to continue to